Hey, hello. We continue on with the world of Kenshi. What is this, part 14 now? So many weeks have passed by since we've started, and so many more to come. There we go. Now, something to note here is I did have to do an import save for our game. I was not able to just load it up, so any corpses or any other people we had kept as prisoners, they're gone now. They don't exist. Deleted them. Because, yeah, so it did happen again. I loaded into my game and it instantly crashed. Last week I avoided it by just loading a slightly earlier save. This time we didn't have a bunch of bone cats strung up for taming purposes, so I wasn't as opposed to doing an import. So, yeah. By the way, the music OST we've got playing is Mabinogi again. So, more peaceful, happy, cheerful music, really. Yeah, so everybody got visited by the corpse fairy. Guess that's kind of an accurate way to describe it. Now, excuse me while I go check on Hiona. But wait, it's legit Mabinogi? Yes! I don't know if you want me to say Pink or if now you want me to go by your new rebrand mascot username there, Lila. But yeah. That's Mabinogi music. Either works. Oh, now I'm contemplating. I feel like if I say Pink, for anyone that doesn't realize that's you, they'll be like, who's Pink? What the hell? I guess then I'll just start trying to say Lila. It's probably better anyway, because I'm sure at some point I'm going to look over and just say Lila on accident because I see Lila Bright, and in my head I'll be like, that's Pink! But then I'll say Lila out loud. See, I thought that MMO was long left to the past and no one else remembered it but me. I remember it. Mabinogi was great. Recently, Enz did a stream, or has been doing streams of it, I should say. And I sat in on one, and hoo boy. It's like a blast of nostalgia, though they did apparently change a bunch of the systems on it. And that was interesting to see. But it's funny looking at it again. Because of how unique of an MMO it really is, it's kind of sad that it has a lot of, or in my opinion, I think it has a lot of quality of life issues and things that aren't super, say, this is my first time playing the MMO, you know, beginner friendly. But, yeah.
My infrequently done random sub thingy huzzah.
Huzzah! Treemans, thank you for resubscribing for 5 months. And with Prime. And, hello by the way, hey. You're gonna lurk and play some Skyrim? Alright. Have a good time. And after you move on to coding, too. If you do, have a good time, like, with that. You played it with friends in high school? Oh, that does make some additional good memories. What? Jack the Beans? Oh my god. Got some freaking swamp ruffians out here attacking. And there's Jack the Beanstalk, I guess. I guess he's repairing the fence. Or attempting to. That means I want green. And it doesn't look like Izumi's working on anything. I don't even know where Izumi's at. Oh, she's just standing here next to the door. Let me go ahead and just direct them to attack. You played alone, Grev? I played with mostly my younger sister. And she made some friends on... Are they just standing from all the way out here to try and hit? No. Azumi's getting trapped inside because of the bone cats. The bone cats in the way of the door. Excuse me, bone cats. There we go. Oh, what the? I guess Kit Kat and Mitten Kitten maybe ran over here, abandoning Mr. Muffet. That doesn't seem like a very good thing for Mr. Muffet, but I guess you're over here now. Clearing out all these ruffians that I kind of wanted to train my bow skills on. Oh no, Jack! I can't believe they killed Jack. How could they? Well, looks like he's gonna need some band-aids on him. She swamp on my ruffian until I Kenshi. What an entrance, Lawless. Hi, hello, welcome. I think I want you guys to not run away quite yet, though. Come back so I can first aid you. Where did Zumi go again? By the way, hello, Lawless, and welcome on in. Quick thing before I drop into my lurking hole, Skyrim multiplayer mod works pretty well and takes no resources. I could see a one-off event where we play with that and some other chaotic mods being fun. Don't run off, don't run off. Maybe turn off their jobs for a second, that way they won't run off while I'm trying to patch them up. Fish ass streams, There's a way to describe them. Kenshi, I barely know her. Wow. I'm much better friends with them. I wink at Kenshi. Wait, also, oh, I guess Jack is already patched up as much as he can be. So we just need to go ahead and hoist him off. Carry him to bed. Oh, I already moved all the medical bags over here, huh? Maybe I should have kept him on the roof, because then it would be easier to right-click and just lay him down. Unlike when they're in the first floor, I have to have somebody in the building first. There we go. There you go, Jack. Sleep well, pal. And then I think Dragon took a little bit of a wound in here. So we gotta first aid her, too. Unfortunately, a lot of the old Rim mods aren't maintained. You gotta have the special edition. Oh. So if you don't have special edition, you're not cool enough to use them. The upgrades. Is Mew getting blocked? Oh my god. Mew's out here trying to farm. She can't because of the cats. Come on, Bone Cat. Stop blocking people. This is the real difficult part now of having a bunch of Bone Cats. Is the Bone Cats just getting in the way of my people who are trying to work hard, but they can't get to where they need to be. Which means that maybe this food storage is not the optimal location. Oh my god, the Unstealinator's out of food? We really need to be making some fish. What do we have? I want stuff that's made from grand fish. I mean, I need to remember to not click it also. We need rice for that. That's going to be from rice weed, but that's going to take time to achieve. Which part of the Unstealinator requires food? It's not that the Unstealinator requires the food, it's that we require the food, and the Unstealinator contains it for us, see? This is almost a situation where I wish there was some sort of search option. You know, look around. For what like, here's some sashimi. Takes a grand fish and thin fish, but I don't think I have a lot of thin fish right now. I think we're still currently working on gathering that one. Which I really did for feeding the cats purposes, rather than feeding our team purposes, but... I don't really think I see a lot otherwise that's with grand fish, unless I'm totally looking over it. Always possible. The nipple mod should be fine, since the males have nipples in the base game, but the schlong mod, however... Just looking at Skyrim. Can we have the nipple mod? I think we talked about this, but remember to check the mod pack for stream, because most of them, you didn't see that the blank mod has the nipple mod, and bye-bye Twitch life for a couple of days. Oops! Can't help but then also picture just a careful pair of glasses put on, squinting at streams going, hey, this is a Skyrim modded game playthrough. Go check them out. We know how dangerous those are. See? Salted fish pack. 1 salt, 1 grand fish. I need to know how to make salt. How does one obtain salt? Have I passed the salt at some point? Salt, salt, salt. Cactus salt. Does cactus salt count as salt, or is that its own unique thing? Because we started growing some cactus. So if it counts, then we can get some of that in the future. Apparently we need some water to make these dried grand fishes. Or no, this is probably just pulled out because I don't need the water from my last recipe anymore. Sorry for bringing this talk in. Well, nipple talk is important, especially when it's mod related. You need to know about all of the nipple mod dynamics. Oh! And Lawless, thank you for gifting a sub to Willy, and that made me realize I've got my little chart of events on the wrong monitor. It's now been relocated. What about the mod's nipples? Well, they don't have any because they're a skeleton. Nipples exist in a realm of unknown to see if they are horny or not. Yes, depending on how you present the nipple can be horny or not. Or maybe research for salt? I wonder if I could just look it up, even. Ahem. I go over to my page where music's playing. Kenshi. Salt. Salt is salt, huh? There's a mod that combines multiple salts together to make all salt the same. My people are eating salt. Cook won't grab it. Seems like maybe we need some specific thing for salt. I'm not sure. Maybe you have to buy salt only? I'm not sure where salt comes from. Let them eat salt, but I need the salt for making tasty fish dishes. Oh. At least I'll be able to make some sashimi in the future. Of course, then again, do I want to make sashimi in the future? Considerations. Wonder if she'll store away the food into here. There. Oh, Goob! Thank you for the salt! I take the salt! I can use this. Hiona's gotta be here. Yeah, okay, Hiona's here now. Perfect. He's probably been standing around here for a while. What the? What's with all the people? It's like there's a huge event going on over here. They're all beating just one guy up? This guy. Oh, well, he's being taken away, so I guess I'm not gonna worry about him. Party! It was a party just for that one guy. That one little person. Where they all said, yeah, let's kill that guy. A violence party. It's like a mosh pit. Come on, Hiona, where are you? There you are. Well, you were like halfway through the town. I pour salt on Lawless. Get assaulted. No! He's dead! He was like a slug and now he's sizzling away. Oh no. Oh my god. This place is freaking loaded with backpacks. And with books. Look at all of those. Look, it even has a reduced price on books. 86%? Don't mind if I do. I buy all of them. Oh my god, I forgot salt dissolves slugs. Yeah, it does. And Lawless, thank you for gifting a sub to Lila too. Heck, Lawless. Just subbing the people out here. Now, what else should I buy? Cat backpack is not for bone cats, so that's not helpful. Looking at these tents, though. I do have them already. Yeah, research already known. I was looking over them to try and figure out where it said that, but I've identified it. So I've got those ones already. Okay. The Narco's Refuge here, I do not know. We'll buy that map. Ooh, something that we could consider too is bounties. Because I think with our Bone Cat army, we could totally start taking some, at least simpler bounties. Nothing that's too crazy. Because I don't know if we could take super powerful guys or anything. But you know, the average difficult Joe guy. We could probably get them, right? Looks like most of the rest of these aren't bounties, and they're research blueprints that we already know. So, this is just some notes. I don't know. That's a whole lot of writing. I don't care about Zed, Anonymous, Trep, or Fish. We're gonna leave those ones alone. I'm gonna close the shop now. Yeah. Then we're gonna go shop at the other ones. I think that's just, yeah, that's residential, barracks, bar, barracks. Oh, you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and take a peep in the bar and see if there's anyone working in there. Just giving subs to people? What a hooligan. Yeah, like, what the heck? Lawless just walking in here, waving his cash, going, so, who wants a sub? And then slapping them in the face with it. A flat skin that fights? I look over at them. An outsider. How exotic. I'm curious, outsider. Do you know much of the Shek custom? Well, I know that Shek believe in the honor through battle. Correct. Around here, a Shek's standing is measured in bravery and battle skill, as in the same footsteps of crawl. Sorry, footsteps, not steps. Foreigners are only tolerated in this town for their trade, under the stone golem's orders. Every Shek in this city is itching for a fight since she came to power, especially against an honorless foreigner like you. I suggest you keep your head down if you want to leave the city in one piece. I have more honor in my pinky than most Shek have in their whole body. Put city and I run off.
Oh, sounds like a fun city.
Then you'll fit in well around here. We live and breathe battle in the Shuck Kingdom. Only through honorable battle can we gain passage to the Holy Lands. You do well to know our customs if you are to survive in this town.
Okay, thank you for the advice.
Uh-huh. Now, keep your head down, Calling Hiona a flabby one is a little bit odd. I guess his arms are pretty wide, but he is on just a couple of sticks here. Well, I really just came in here because I wanted to see if anyone was interested in being recruited.
Looking at my horns, hornless.
No? Good. Don't, because I can still prove my worth in battle without them. I have a question for you. What do you do if you're outnumbered on the battlefield?
Fight tactically?
Truth. We must even the odds against us when our situation looks bleak. We fight the enemy to the death, and we die with honor on the battlefield.
In actuality, I would definitely be running away, but this is a Harvest Moon situation where you look between your options and you say, yeah, that one's going to increase my friendship points with this person, so I'm going to pick this option. You know, dial up your charisma to tell them what they want to hear. Dang, all these sheks are pretty horny. But I didn't die. I awoke, surrounded by death, but still alive. They labeled me a deserter and cut my horns on my return. I'm no longer a warrior, but a servant. But you fought bravely. Perhaps. Either way, I will not remain here as an unclad. I can't help but look at that as undead. Because of the C and L looking a whole lot like a D. Remain here as an undead warrior. But you seem different to the other outsiders I've met. Weakling. Let us band together. I am intrigued to fight alongside you. She has no dad!
Not anymore. Not after that failed attempt at a fight. Just call manipulation social hacking and you dodge all criticism. Yeah, if I'm trying to manipulate them into liking me, I just say I'm socially hacking them. It's fine. Oh, alright, it would be an honor. Free person. Free. 100% free. And guess what? I can even rename them. So, we need a new fairy tale name. What fairy tale? F-R-E-E, that spells free. Kenshi recruit, hell yeah, baby. Well, she has horn, so buy horn? What would be a buy horn fantasy? Is it because you're looking at something like a unicorn? Then you would be more like bicorn, but it's still not quite a fairy tale reference. What? I'm thinking to Shrek. What characters do we have from that? We could name her after a princess, right? What sort of badly princesses and fairy tales are there? Probably not a lot, right? That's 100% Elsa. Yep. I mean...
A princess, you say?
Lala says, holding up his name. Pausing, because I'm thinking about these different princesses. Not saying for this person in particular, but do we have any for the fairy godmother yet? We do not, Albino. We do not have anyone that's the fairy godmother. So fairy godmother is certainly an option. Albino wants us to call them godmommy. Got it.
Wait.
Welly, no! We have mom. We would end up with 2 mommies if we named them Fairy God Mommy. Horny mommy. Alright. That's her. The new member. Fairy Goth Mommy. Alright. I like that. I like this. Now we just need to decorate out with a bunch of black clothing. It's too bad we can't give her some, edgy goth hair. Because she's just got horns on her head. Oh well. Wonder if we could make her eyes red at the least. I guess she has a custom face. We also, I guess, just undid whatever she had going on. I, like, clicked the button and clicked the button again. It says this is custom Ruka, and her name was Ruka. So, I'm going to just leave that, then. How else are we supposed to know she has horns? Like, if we covered... Oh, add horny in there. No. I think we'll leave that part off, and we'll just leave it as a fairy goth mommy. There we go. Now I need to do a quick squad change so that she's not at the bottom where all of our bone cats are. Bring her back up. Right there next to Mr. Muffin. There we go, and now Hiona and Fairy Goth Mommy get to go out on adventures together. Ooh, we can also peek now at Fairy Goth Mommy's skills. What do you know? What do you have? There we go. As long as I click the right button. All of her weapons are at 10, except pole arms. And she's got melee, attack, and defense at 10. And athletics at 7. She also has a couple of her attributes up. She's not amazing. But again, she is more than other people because we've brought people onto our team that literally have 1 for everything for their stats. So... Excuse me, barman. Do you have... Oh, you do have some wanted posters. We have Xander the Coward. And we've got Biggie. It says to be wary of his hammer, though. I'm not sure quite how difficult Biggie is, but he is worth 30k, so it makes me more frightened of him. This guy's only worth 10k, though. And he was last spotted moving through the swamp, which is where I live. So maybe I'll go ahead and take this wanted poster. See if we can't catch that guy. Do you think we could get Biggie with our cat army, or do you think we're not going to be quite enough? Maybe we'll carry around that poster, you know, just in case we ever do. The somewhat aroused goth mommy is also suitable. I dump cold water on Goob. The Kermit Splash emote. Right? If that's what it was called, Kermit Splash. Yeah, that's Goob now. This guy's also still following us. Excuse me, sir? Yeah, grab. That one. It is Kermit Splash. Kermit Splash, right on top of Goob. Get frickin' doused. Now you, extremely pointy horn Shek guy. What do you have? You also have the exact same 2 posters. Okay, well, I don't need them. You also have one for Needles, who is somewhere near the border zone. I think that's further to the east, though. Oh no, we're in the border zone too. Well, I would be running away from them, though, if we came across them right now, because we do not have our Bone Cat army. Plastic surgeon unaffiliated. Look at that stuck on the end. What does that mean? That you're not actually part of the Shek Kingdom? You're just here hanging? I'm about to commit a crime. Oh, you think I would join a weakling? What the hell? Fairy Goth Mommy, can you convince them? It doesn't look like it. Looking for work? Yes. They won't listen to Hiona. Fairy Goth Mommy, though, no problem. Even though Hiona's definitely stronger than Fairy Goth Mommy. But I'm also not paying 6K to bring them to the team. So... the loyalty of a Shek warrior? Go on. 3.5K. I look at 3.5K. I think about the new people I've been bringing aboard. And we did just get Fairy Goth Mommy. So I feel like maybe not. Maybe I want more people that just hang around happy at the base. Like Ace over here, maybe, who is not battling me, and maybe? You're looking interesting. Oh, yeah. Have hunted banshees in sunken caves and large leviathans all's the ways to the coast. Have shot green fruits right off a noble head, or at least once it was near his head. Maybe his was eaten. Point is, it hit the green fruit and not the noble. Unfortunately for some. Alright. Have another grog. I've grogged him up. I can't talk to him anymore, though. Bye then, I guess? Oh, by the way, Goth Mommy. Have some gristle flaps in case you get hungry. Oh, look, she's got a not terrible weapon. Her weapon's worth 5K. Oh, she already has a first aid kit, so I don't need to give her one of those. And I haven't used my map that I purchased yet, either. Means I should use that real quick. And there we go. And let's move. I think there's still one... oh, the weapon shop here. And the armor shop. So that's 2 more places to shop at before I go. Green fruits? That's a paddling. What? What for? The green fruits are just nice fruit that you can eat if you're hungry and all. What's wrong with them? Is there something wrong with the color green? It's barely noon and you're all like rabbits in early spring. Wait. Wow! Sure is a lot of big weapons. I like this Ronin Greatsword, because it kind of makes me think of a crab claw. I also imagine that, yeah, all of these blueprints are kind of on the expensive side. We really need to get up some economy going in our base, so we can start purchasing these expensive blueprints. Though I suppose I still don't really know the best way to make some cash money. Also, goddamn. Goth Mommy is slow as hell. Really gonna bring some problems if we run into anybody on our way back down. Well, I'm not really surprised. The description of this place was accurate. You know, armor shop, weapon shop. Not surprised that that's all they had. You, though. Little random guy. I don't know if these side shops will have anything interesting either, aka books. Books are really what I want. I want to respond to the slow as hell remark, but Welly will be mad if I say it. No! Hello, just go to the bookstore?
I mean, I went to the general shop and they had a couple of books, but it's not quite the same.
Didn't I also buy a market stall here a billion years ago? Look, it's still got stuff in it. I wonder if I could hang around here for a little bit and see if I could sell anything. Probably not, but hey. We'll put us next to this guy who's just talking to himself. Who also doesn't have anything of interest. Which means, yeah, I guess we'll just stand here.
And see if anyone wants to buy anything. Oh, shoppers! Shoppers, we have
This guy's rude as hell. This wish guy just walked and pushed us out of the way as they went past. When they even walked around behind this other guy's stall. Like, why? Why aren't you walking in the middle of the road or something like everybody else around here, huh? Chansey wakes up. Books?
Chansey, you're here just in time for the fairy goth mommy. There she is. Standing around. Being cool. Fairy goth mommy. See? Just her and Hiona over here. She's ready to grant some wishes.
Oh, apparently there's a blood spider. Alright, time to find out. Freck, take down the blood spider. Yeah. She's a lot scalier than I was expecting. Cause she's horny. She's a sheck. Or she's got scales. Like a horny lizard, you know? Oh no! All the cats are trying to come and help too. Come on, guys. Not right now. Oh my god, they're all coming. Oh no! This is why we shouldn't be having them on passive, I guess. Come on, dude! Rick's trying to test her mettle. She wants to fight the blood spider. Let her do it. Come on. Defend yourself, Rick. Yes! Victory! Take that, idiot. Ooh, wait a second. Pick up the blood spider. Put blood spider in cage. Can we tame the blood spider?
How do you feed all these things?
Our significant amount of fish. We feed by fish. And now we have to heal this guy, I guess. That way he doesn't die on us. Because how else are we supposed to recruit the new blood spider? If they're dead. I've also only cooked one fish. Oh man, I know I've not. I've cooked a bunch of fish. Look at that. Oh my god. Izumi. Look at you go. See? This is thus proving the case that you definitely need these storages to really properly have them loop at their jobs. Because otherwise, they finish one, they have it sitting in their inventory, and they go, what? I cooked one? That should be plenty, right? She's zooming. Gonna pause real quick so I can huck a bunch of these fish into her inventory so we can put them into the unstealinator for everyone to take. I click the right button to move the entire stack at the same time. There we go. Which will open up more space in the storage so she can continue looping better. Dang, I'm so funny. You really are, Lawless. I'm so impressed. One day, maybe I'll be as funny as Lawless. She had her horns cut, so I guess she's not very horny. I mean, she still has them, though. Sure, they might be now blunted, but it's still okay, right? I get this guy. Okay, yeah, he's been all patched up. Alright, Azumi, you can go back to work. Wait, what? Oh my god, Swamp Frog! Miyu, no! Fiddle Cat! Take him out! Stupid Swamp Frog trying to eat my danged crops. What the hell? I need to close my gate. Except I wanted my gate open. That way I could loot those guys. A blunted Neko Crack. Blunted as well, he also takes a big puff. And now there's gotta be someone out here. Freck was certainly just standing around, right? Freck, that means it's up to you. We need to collect from the frogs and from everybody just lying around. What were they doing? I guess they ran over to grab what Miyu's harvesting here so they could get working, since their jobs right now are just engineering. Where'd the other frog go? Here we go. Neko Cane, blunted and shunted. Yes, that's one right here for one. Oh! My rice wheat farm is finally done! That means Miyu can put that as one of her tasks. As she farms away, my master farmer. Who needs apparently some first aid work. Freck, why don't you do that? You've suffered worse. Freck! Come on! You don't need to give Miyu a hard time, she's just the farmer here. I know that you're big, buff, and powerful, but not everyone can be. That's why we keep her for farming. And, well, guess I can just dispose of their corpses then. This pile of blood that's on top of my farm now, by the way. This isn't a good look. This one, yeah, this one's dying. Because I was gonna say, why can I give this one first aid? Because I haven't grabbed the loot from them yet. What should Hammett be working on? Hammett needs to be doing something. He's got operate machine task right now. I see Green's out here operating this machine. Why don't you go work on the iron refinery? Okay, the blood spider is awake. What? More frogs? Battle. 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 Get up your training. Get up your combat skills. Look at them go. Look at how powerful Freck is now, dealing 70, 80 damage. Crazy. I do not want the inventory of the wheat straw. Thank you. And now I guess I'll just have Dragon first aid herself. Give her the little band-aids. Kind of want to log into Mabinogi. Kind of want to log into Mabinogi to check on my probably old people. You mean you're definitely old people. If it's been that long, they're going to be ancient. I think I have, at this point, lost whatever my Mabinogi account was. I would have to just make a new one. Because I'm pretty sure I deleted the email that corresponded to my main Mabinogi account. Though I've got to still have... at least one account. I wonder what my account is that's hooked up to my most frequently used email. Or my old classic email. The classic Caco email. We're gonna be playing this Mabinogi intro music and say, forget about Final Fantasy. I know Welly has been on the RuneScape grind recently, but I pushed that out the window too. It's time to go back to Mabinogi. Mabinogi days! Plant scrab. Woo! You can grow plants in Mabinogi? Kako Mabinogi stream. I don't know about a stream for Mabinogi, but offline. Fiesta Online. I think the most I might have played for Fiesta is maybe giving it a peek once, but definitely not something I played much of. I think Ragnarok and Mabino. Oh, you know what another game is too? There was one called Fairy Tail Online, and I loved the heck out of that one. That one was cool. Another sort of unique-y approach to the game. You can only have parties of 4 in that one, though. Yeah, Fly FF Party win! A Kako Adventure Quest story. When's the next Kako MMO stream, huh? RuneScape, get out of here. Skyrim together? Nightshade don't do that. Mabinogi? That's the real shit. Played for summer and middle school, and RuneScape too. I've never played RuneScape. I think I almost played a tiny amount of RuneScape once when it was just to kind of get on and goof with it with one of my friends when I was in high school. But it like didn't work on the computer or something. I forget what the issue was exactly. But we ended up not playing it. That was the end result. So I have never played RuneScape. I didn't play RuneScape a lot in the past, but boy, if those jagged polygons don't stir up my interest. The classic old style. You know what, Goob? You're over here going, wow, woohoo, RuneScape. Aren't you usually the one that goes, patooey, old games, black, and here you are, playing RuneScape? When's the next Microsoft pinball stream, though? Real questions! Oh, you know what? Hammett, what I had him doing earlier was working on that iron resource, huh? We're out of iron over here, and over there, so I guess it's back to mining, isn't it? Alright, Hammett. I guess use is what I want. Now, who was the Hammett bodyguards? Fancy Cat? And Garfield. Turned on so they can go escort him. I played RuneScape a lot as a kid because I was an idiot and I didn't know it was just a god-awful number go-up simulator. I feel like that, to an extent, is kind of an accurate description for a lot of online games, though. Honestly, with a lot of games in general, it's just all built around a number go up. Watch you hit the enemy just a little bit harder. I mean, look at Kenshi. We're pretty close to just number go up, right? Man, what the hell is with your weapon? It's worth nothing. Like, literal pennies over here. You're pathetic. Essentially worthless. Gonna just drop his body over here. Oh man, look at my light though. It's so impressive. Okay, I don't think these lights provide a lot, but they do look nice. I do like how they look. Like zooming out to kind of get a perspective on how bright they really are. Do they make much of a brightness impact? Is this light over here a result of them, maybe? Maybe. RuneScape was fun for a while, but then I got creepy messages from another player, and my parents said hell no, because I had parents that monitored online activity. Which is, of course, good on them for doing that. Wait, 2 guys? 2 green katana guys? Well, Moogle... No, you know what, Moogle Kit? Don't get that guy. Dragon, you're like right here. You can come get this guy. Yeah. Yeah. See, Freck got the other guy just fine. I didn't mean to make you run over here, Dragon. Did you kill your guy? So where are these guys coming from? You can see there's one right here, too. They sneak in somehow? They built that enclosure, like the closed spot right here. And they certainly didn't come from this front door. And one just kinda ran from nowhere from the building. I don't know if they were checking out that building to loot me. I think they're just trying to run in here to steal from me. Well, you can't do that. Rude. I'm not sure that they're very successful so far, though. I think I didn't really have much on him. Isn't there a second guy that I killed around here? I hope they're not at least stealing my food, right? Yeah, my fish is still here. What's this guy? I guess maybe this guy's a hiver? Because he didn't have much space for putting stuff on him. Like equipment stuff. Where'd that other guy go? Oh, we got the Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Because the Wrath of the Farm is that huge army of people, right? Will my bone cats be able to fight against them? I'm curious. Also, was that all the green katanas? Did we finish them all off already? Feels like we missed some. Or that I, at least, have overlooked one. Oh well. Dump them outside. I didn't have a RuneScape because I didn't know about it or had the money, but I did do those Facebook games. And I got to say, those games have the most vile peoples to meet in the world. Do you mean just generally rude or creepy? Because I guess I could see either. Man, these face masks all these guys got. I guess their shirt thing is worth a bit of money. I guess I'll take that from you. I didn't really want to put those equipment pieces into my hands, but sometimes it's just where you've got the space, I guess. But it was mainly for stuff where they knew I would be interacting with others like MMOs, and I was a kid, so they knew about online weirdos, and I'm thankful for that. Yeah, the online activity, especially when you're interacting with other people, parents do definitely need to be keeping an eye on those. Because there's a lot of weirdos online. I remember keeping track and counting many dozens of random guys in RuneScape asking to be my boyfriend, some in very creepy ways. What the? That game was full of weirdos. Seems like the- oh. Freck's over here just whacking them with these pathetic weapons because that's what she's got in her hands. You don't need to use those, Freck. Go ahead and just stomp on the guy. Thank you. There we go. 58 damage looks much better than the 1720 we were doing. Buying GF, 25k. Pfft, try 30k. Papa needs a new rune shimmy. Free rune plate trimming, very real, not a scam. I remember having a supervisor who literally just sat on Mafia Wars all day. Is Mafia Wars something within another game? Or is it a game in itself? I remember one guy messaging saying he liked my character's pink hair and asked if I would piss on him. Weird shit to read when I was like 12. I mean, it definitely is. Not even being 12, that would be weird to read. But being 12, that's a whole new layer. Where you're like, huh? What? Don't like that one. No. RuneScape was filled with people like that. They were probably also 12. The toss-up of looking around at the weirdos is say, piss on me! And you wonder, are they 12 too, or are they quote-unquote 12? It's not a safe place online. Always be cautious. Honestly, even on your own side, be cautious of who you interact with. That way, you're not accidentally creeping on someone who's 12 too, you know? Or you walk over and say, hey, girlfriend? Or boyfriend? And you don't know the person's age, maybe that's also bad. This green katana says repairs. Hang on, wait a second, re-loot them. Maybe they're just a robot. They are just straight as skeleton. I might need to repair them to make it so they don't die. But I haven't had a skeleton on my team yet. Izumi, can you give a little bit of a patchwork on this guy? We can see about recruiting him. You gotta get to know them before you hit them with the "you can you piss on me" line. Yeah, truly. Imagine opening with it, though. And most of these weapons are completely not worth it. I'm hearing hissing. Is that just from the blood spider upstairs? Like watching Miu just run by real quick. Right? There we go. So miss those two weapons. Alright, looking back at our blood spider. It's awake. I don't see talk as an option. We've got loot, set free, pick up, splint injuries. So we might be able to tame some other type of spider. Just not the blood spiders. Again, might need to check for mod patches to get the spider here. Oh well. Guess I'll go ahead and loot it, because that'll kill it. Never mind. I guess I'm throwing it down right here. So I can beat it up. Actually, it's unconscious, so now I can just basically drop it down and then loot it instantly afterwards. And somebody just ate this blood spider meat. Whoever that was, inside? Okay. Guess they were... Unless it was Freck doing that? Freck pulled out that raw meat and said, yeah, that seems tasty. God dang it, cats. You're blocking the way again. I need a little... I need the fish barrel to not be right there. I need it out in the open, maybe. Oh my god, do I have wheat straw, by the way? I do have wheat straw. What the? Rude. Coming over here to attack Hammett, who's trying to get his work on over here. Wait, don't go back. You're supposed to work on this iron resource. Thank you. Yeah, this creeper DistantCacophony keeps sliding into my DMs. Watch out for them. Ooh, what? But they sound so nice. I should also put all of my bone cats over here for whenever the Wrath of the Farmer show up. And I think that's all of them. Perfect. Of course, they're going to end up walking back up inside so they can get over to the fish, but... Didn't even get stung by a jellyfish first. Straight up raw dog day. Piss on me, dude, in the DMs. Saying it, describing it that way. Never interact with others. Walk back and forth from the bank in the furnace. Repeat for 2 years. The purest RuneScape experience. And any time that someone does talk to you, just freeze and pretend that you're AFK. And then they'll eventually just give up and move on. He was like, please, I love pink hair. Is there perhaps a correlation between pink hair and piss fetishes? I'll have to dig deeper. Hi, Mr. Muffet. What are you doing over here? Mr. Muffet ran all the way down here to put away some fish into this storage. I think his fish storage at his own place is probably full. We're going to have to put some fish into his inventory and have him carry it over here. Which, by the way, I think what we're going to also need to do then is build a thin fish storage. Which I think I would like to have now over at my cooking shop, which should be in this building on the left. Let's see. Food? No. Storage. Yes. We want one for thin fish and one for the grand fish. Which I'm putting them outside and a little bit further away like this to try to make it so if the bone cats start gathering around, they're not going to block the doorways. That's my concern. Confirmed. And Choco Minty, hi, hello, welcome. What's my chat color? Looks like you've ended up with orange. Or kind of chocolate colored. I would say that's kind of chocolate colored too, yeah. Oh man, see, look at this. Frickin' Miyu's trying to go sit down and she can't because all the bone cats are in the way. Kind of a weird walking path anyway to try to walk behind the barrels, anywho. And Arthur, hi, hello, welcome. My retainer's also carrying several fish now. Oh, wait. Lawless, you're looking over at Choco Minty? They're blue for you? That's not the right color. That's illegally the wrong color. Oh, we need to take the wheat. I got distracted. I want to take that wheat straw. Chicken apparently in the farmer's basket kind of sucks because you can't stack them up. So that means I probably will ditch this farmer's bag. But I think maybe if we assign her to the grain silo, she'll automatically move stuff into it perhaps. From you? Oh yeah. That'll give her something to do in the meantime, then. I needed to build another hemp storage, because we also filled up on that. I needed to start doing some more hemp processing, because I have so much of it now. Only we had a large storage for our hemp. I also need to take a bathroom break here. I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause. I'm gonna swap to the BRB screen. Which, in doing my other stream update things, I need to make sure I also update the BRB screen with newer fan art as well. But I'm taking a sip now too. Okay, I'm gonna run an ad break to get rid of the pre-rolls for an hour. And you can go ahead and get up and take a break yourself. We'll be back shortly. I'm glad I get back to Gooblin's highlighted message of fan fartists. Wow. Thanks, Goob. Very cool. But yeah, I love all the fan art too. That's why I wanted to make it this BRB screen to kind of like highlight all of the work people have put into making art for me. It's really nice. Petri draws Caco so cute, I'm jealous. Petri draws everything cute. Petri is just a great artist.
Kinda like you though, Lila. You're also very good at art.
I'm just happy for all of the different arts people have made. Thanks. It helps that Caco is cute. Yeah, the design's pretty good. Except now there's also a new updated design, so now you can draw her in a fancier outfit too. Or even a clearer outfit, whereas before it was kind of a, this is kind of what it looks like. Simpler design too. Regardless, we're back to Kenshi now. And I guess since all of these dang bone cats ran back outside. Out! This is where you need to be working and staying. Why the heck is Mitten Kitten just standing around over here? Mitten Kitten? Oh, you're set to guard Mr. Muffet. Why are you not at Mr. Muffet then, idiot? Gigahood. Hi, hello, welcome. I see you've brought along a knife for battle purposes. Glad to see you armed and powerful. Now I can remove. Okay. So I would say the fish carrier is also not really all that impressive, because it can only hold 10 grand fish versus a normal backpack, which can hold stacks of 10 and has a lot more space overall. So looks like we're going to abandon that bag too. See, he is throwing these on here as well. But wait, no, I can fit 2 dried grandfish in his inventory. And that's it. Well, alright, Mr. Muffet. He is now apparently encumbered also. He's carrying too many fish. It's very heavy for him. He's going to take a casual walk to put the fish away back at home base. Sorry if I asked this before, but do you see the Caco girl as being like a spruced up you or a different entity entirely? I see the Caco as being more of a different entity. It's kind of like she is me, but isn't me. I think just viewing it as an online persona interpretation of me is maybe the best way to look at it. I view her as kind of like her own character, but because she is ultimately my own persona to represent me, it makes her like she's me too, but still not quite. Because I would say by extension, maybe more so in her past outfit, that this one is maybe closer to something I would wear in real life, but say when it comes, like, though drawing her in Lolita outfits, adorable. The character of Caco, I wouldn't say would wear Lolita. It's not the Caco persona style, even though in real life, that's literally, like, all I wear.
And pajamas, but that's not quite the same thing.
Animation voiceover and touch-up or Terraria? Tough choices. Lolita jammies? No. I wear pretty simple pajamas. And most of the pajamas I actually have too. Because it's sort of a Christmas tradition. On Christmas Eve, we get a new pair of pajamas to wear for Christmas. Pretty much all of my pajamas has been from that. And they're all comfortable or on the more basic side. So I don't... Though it would be kind of fun to clear out my pajamas and to bring in a new era of Caco pajamas where they all are cute intentionally, but otherwise I'm happy just being comfortable in pajamas too. As I sip some water. Staying hydrated. Keeping the throat from dying, as I've also consumed, or have been consuming, another throat lozenge, just to make sure nothing gets too bad here. And based upon how I just feel overall, I think we should be alright with the rest of the week. I hope, at least, I don't get any more intensely sick, and this is pretty much all it's going to be, is like a mild sore throat. I think I'm going to just walk over here to my new grand fish barrel and put all the fish in here. That way they stop, the bone cats, stop gathering out of the outside over here. Ding! Done. I also like this variation of the dried grand fish. The one that I dry on the racks. Little small versions. Versus the ones that I cook, stay big. But they're also worth way more nutrition. Jesus Christ. Look at that. 75 versus 30. I might have Mr. Muffet no longer put things away on those drying racks anymore because I'm wasting the nutrients by doing so. Ooh. Change out his bag. Do I have a small bag? I'm not sure that I have a small bag. I guess I'm gonna need some more of those then. But the scavenger's backpack should give me more space. Oop. For holding more, though it's not stacking either. If it doesn't stack with the fish, it might make this old fish carrier better. But seeing as the fish will stack in my inventory straight up, maybe they still will in the scavenger's basket. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out when I go back to fishing here. Alright, Mr. Muffet. Looking at his tasks, I don't think I see anything to put on the fishing racks, so I think he's just doing it naturally because they're next to him. Caco's pajamas are a long nightgown and a cap with the pom-pom at the end, and she carries a candle. Ah, like old classical style nightwear. That's what I need to be. Oh, what the hell? The old cute nightcap and all. I'm missing out. I also think I need to maybe close this gate. Or maybe not. I'm looking around. I don't see the gray dot for those farmers. Wonder where they are. Oh, look, this is the new place I found out about, by the way, that I bought the map for. It's right there. And I think the amount of time that I've had just... I wonder if maybe when none of the characters are loaded in because you're not looking at them, if they can even come over here and try to buy anything from me. I feel like I should just rip everything out that I've got here. And sell all of these. And just say it ain't worth it. I don't know if it'll ever be worth it. I'll just sell them all to the shops, I guess. Oh well. Farmers always the hardest ones to do, because they always take up so much more space than everything else. Alright, Fairy. Let's go ahead and sell real quick. And then we'll head back to home. Which you've never been, so it'll be a new experience for you, Mommy. I need to not call Fairy God Mommy, because otherwise it's going to confuse Mommy Tall Quad and her. I need to make sure I just call her Fairy. Okay, don't sell the Shikomizue. Sell everything else. And now I'm also going to go ahead and pick up some backpacks while I'm here. I don't have any thief backpacks, which is a shame, though. I wonder... maybe I should grab someone a giant backpack. Just have one guy with this huge monstrosity strapped to their back. This one at the top left that's colored is 3 kilograms heavier. Ah. And then she gets visited by 3 ghosts every Christmas. Oh. But that's only if I act bad and selfish, right? I shouldn't get visited. What the hell? Looking around at my other backpack options. They're not Oh! Books are back in stock. I buy them all out. Thanks. I've got so many books now. There's so much research that Izumi can now do. Which makes it then that these large backpacks are then comparatively more expensive. But I am purchasing one anyway. And then we'll buy just one of these little baby ones. Little small backpack. I wonder if I should even just buy 2 small backpacks. Medium backpack? Maybe I'll wait to buy a thieves backpack and start equipping some of my people with that. For now, here you go, Fairy Goth Mommy. You've got your own bag now. Congratulations. Now we can start having them run back home. Though I suppose still having them stop. I've taken a path to the right through Rotten Mudtown, so maybe I'll stop in Treefall this time. Are the books about the art of war by Sun Tzu? They might be. There might be a couple of them in there. For when I'm making my training dummies. I also think I need to have these 2 not run at these separate speeds. Why don't you pace yourself, Jonas? You're not a million miles in front of Fairy. But hello there, Mance Crazy. Hey, welcome. Yeah, the art of war. We gotta learn about the art of war so I can make the training dummies. It's how you know how to properly punch them. Mommy? Sorry, other mommy. And then I never listen to any of the ghosts. I say that I do, and then they just end up coming back next year. So going back to Persona lore stuff, is Kako Library like those libraries that have every book in the world? Or does she have to go to the bookstore? That's a good question. Another question, too, would be, is that even her library? Or did she just break into one so she could take some cool pictures? Here's another fact. A real fact about that book picture also is that the reference picture, now that I have forgotten the name of it, but it'll be really easy for you to look up if you were interested, is there's an old library in the Netherlands that's apparently been around for a very long time. And when I was looking at not bookstore, but library reference images, that was one of the nicer looking ones I liked that had nice pictures that worked well for intro screen purposes. So, not like the books themselves. Say, I wasn't referencing those bookshelves for all the spines, but the overall layout is where I took reference from. Izumi, no! Trapped by the bone cats again. Need to go back outside, by the way. But they can't go back outside because the door's closed. You have to open it up for them. The Cooper's Library, which I probably completely said that name wrong, but yeah. It should be that one. Sounds right. Where's the close button again? There we go. Bing! Look at that! We're getting the straw- Oh my god. I did not realize that the straw flower was worth 1k a pop. That's probably going to be sold. I was planning to make it into food, but maybe not anymore. Unless the food's worth even more. I have a bread oven, right? I'm pretty sure I built a bread oven. Over here? I think it's in this building. The dragon's not doing anything. Wait! The dragon is going to go ahead and shuffle some of this food. Ooh, she's instantly loading it back away, which is not what I want her to do. Into the unstealinator is where it goes. Voila. But we'll keep the one fish on her. Maybe she's chilling in the Black Library from 40k. The real reality. Again, breaking into a library somewhere for the cool pictures. Alright, bread oven. How do you work? What the? Dragon, don't just leave. Go back inside. I don't know where you're trying to run off to. Straw flour and water to make bread. There's some water. Where'd the straw flour go? Who took the straw flour? You? You took the straw flour. Alright. Then the water. There are no horses in Kenshi. Yeah, we've been over this. No horses in Kenshi. They're not real. They've all been defeated. There's nothing. You just walk. You don't ride in Kenshi. No. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll figure out how to climb onto the back of a beak thing, or one of the turtles, the swamp turtles that walk around, or perhaps even those big pack mule bull guys. But right now, it's a little bit advanced for us. Echo just taking a look before stealing the book for his niche. Oh no! Mr. Muffet's under attack! Bone Cats, protect him! Oh my god, there's so many dogs. Jesus. So many young pups. Izumi! Izumi! Mr. Muffet got hurt, Izumi. He needs help. Need to open the door so Izumi can run over. Oh, look! Look at what the? Fiona's under attack. And he's not going to be able to properly run away like he normally would be able to, because he's running at freaking, what, 13 miles per hour because of, Fairy? He's even gotten injured. Look at them. I'm looking at their pathetic stats. They could totally take on these guys. Hold up, Fiona. Fairy. Kill them. Deal out their punishment for daring to injure Fiona and bonk him on the head. See, look at their fight. Hi-ya! Ew! Fiona, you're disappointing me. Fiona, you should be doing better than these guys. These guys are pathetic. You're much more powerful than them, Fiona. There we go. Didn't do as well I was expecting them to do, though. I haven't been able to catch a stream in a while, and I am horrified as to how many bone cats you have. That's right! We've got an entire horde of them! Look at all of them! It's our bone cat army! No more will we have to worry about being attacked. Because we will just be protected by all of the bone cats that we have. I'm just also going to take this guy's weapon. just so I can drop it on the ground. This is what I think of you and your stupid weapons. Blech, blech. But I will take your 8 cats. You got a little bit hurt there too, I see, Fairy. Let's go ahead and give you a little band-aid. Patch you up, and we'll continue on.
Dishonorable behavior. I have no honor as Hyona. He battles because he can, and he will throw your weapon onto the ground after knocking you out. He runs on.
But hello there, John. Hey. What is a fairy goth mommy? Like I am actually curious? It's like a fairy godmother. Except instead of a godmother, it's a goth variation. And a little bit maybe hotter, so you call them mommy rather than mother, you know, where you're trying to be more respectful. Instead, you're trying to be a little bit flirtatious and give them a little bit of a wink, as you said. You're like, hello, mommy. Wink, 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 wink. Goth parents, fairly goth parents. But the problem is I don't know what a goth is. Oh. Now, that I'm more surprised about. A goth would be a... If you are legitimately asking, it's a fashion. I guess you could even extend it now. I feel like some people take a little bit more of a life approach too. Oh! Alright, this is a lot more people. I wonder if Hyona can scoop up Fairy Goth Mommy real quick and just frickin' book it. Whoop!
And now he runs.
Oh my god, he can. It doesn't matter that he's a little bit encumbered from having to carry Fairy. He can do it, no problem! Faster than the... Oh, wait. Okay, he's not quite faster than these guys. This one guy's about as fast as he is, if not a little bit faster. But yeah, chokers and rings and floaty black crowny things. Not a native English speaker, but potentially. But regardless, goth is usually centered around wearing a lot of black, a lot of dark colors. It has a lot of aesthetics built around more of an occult. It's very counterculture. So where you might have people, you know, upbeat, light colors, bright colors. They're supposed to be a little bit... I wouldn't say it's basically emo. I would almost count emo as closer to maybe a subset of goth. But goth doesn't have to be focused quite as much on the depressive side, and emo tends to kind of amp up the layer of broody edging. Google image searching it isn't terrible. But, yeah, no problem. Typically trying to fit in with the gothic style of architecture. A different kind of goth. I love that there's still just this one guy running after us. The rest of them, gone. This swamp ruffian? Absolutely dedicated. Oh my god. As blood spiders walk next to us. We're going through the water. No, keep going, Hyona. Don't stop. No! Are they going to continue chasing me? Oh no, they are. Oh no. Oh no. Thank you for following, man's crazy. How quickly do you think my bone cats can run over here? Manticore? No, we'll take the last ones here. Hey, Baron of Bones and Moogle Cat. Please rescue my guys. I thought the Goths fought the Romans. It's true. I'll follow you because you are actually funny. Thank God, here I've been pretending this entire time. And the reality is, I am funny? Maybe? Research required. pretending to be funny? Wait, did I say that out loud? Now you'll know! A good artist and funny to boot. What more could we want? This is where you take out your list of demands. Excuse me, I have a pretty tight criteria set for the type of streamer I want to watch. Where are my bone cats? Why are they not running in the right direction? Felt like they were running the wrong way. A while back, I spent a while on a subculture wiki and saw how there's like 1 million subcategories of goth. It makes me wonder, though, if people really follow that hard to the subcategories of goth, or if they just kind of vaguely go along with it. You know, where you might say, yeah, sure, there's a bunch of different types of goth. Do we really adhere to it, though? I want my streamer to hand out chocolate. Oh, hell, see? There's a demand right there, and I'm gonna have to start ordering chocolate online in bulk so I can satisfy people like Manfred, who demand chocolate from their streamer. Speaking of funny, you haven't hit the hourly joke quota. What? I didn't know there was a quota? Oh, no. Am I gonna get in trouble for not managing to hit that? Is the trouble going to be you unsubscribe or stop following? Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't watch any streamers under 5'11". No! That would be me! I'm not that tall! Quick, quick! I need to put on the boots! The tall boots! They give me a couple of inches, of extra inches! Then I just hide my feet and then they'll never know! Never know that I'm faking my proportions! You a philosopher? Depends, is that, on your required criteria for streamer? You have your list and you're like, yes, you've made the first mark for funny. But now are you a philosopher? It's not? Woo! Alright. Oh, no! Fiona! Can I rescue him? Or is he just doomed? Will I just have to abandon Fairy Goth Mommy? Yeah, this was from a while back, so I'm not going to load that. I do have this autosave right here. That's even before my quick save at the top. So maybe we go to that save. This is the issue with trying to bring back someone who runs very slowly. Is it means that Fiona can't just go out and run away from everything. Not if he wants to try to keep alive his companion. I know, rest in peace. We're gonna have to, like, turn back and go back to the town and not take this alternate route. I thought it would be okay, but it's not. This route sucks. Too many corpses left lying around will attract predators. And thus, we get our Bone Cat army. Could always have the faster one carry the slower one. That's what we were doing there at the end when we came across those swamp ruffians. But then two things happened. One, the fastest guy from them was still maybe a mile running faster than us. And then we also came across some blood spiders, who were absolutely faster than us. So, as a result, we got taken out. I think their running speed might have been something of 27, which we can't run. Carry me, Caco, I'm slow. Alright, just jump on Hiona's shoulders and he's got you. If I was a character in Kenshi, my stats would be in the minuses. So weak. No strength. No muscles. Nothing. Alright, we re-equip Fairy with her new backpack. -5 miles or about 5 miles. Either way, you either run so slow, you're actually going backwards, or you're just normal slow. Mommy, sorry. Fairy, sorry. Okay, we're gonna have them run the normal route over to Rot and see if that won't do us okay. Wait, bag check? What do you mean bag check? Smuggling checks? What? Fine, I show you my gear, even though we're leaving? Whatever. I wasn't smuggling anything anyway. I didn't have any stolen goods. We're in the clear. We're fine. Almost makes me wonder if I should just take off her plank at least and make Hyona carry it. Since, he doesn't have much in the way of muscles. Wait, you actually made a base in the swamp? I did. I mean, we are Freck after all. Where else is Freck going to live? The swamp is Freck's home. At least Mr. Muffet in this reality is okay. I thought the swamp was a hell place. It hasn't been great. It has been a little bit difficult, especially early on. We sometimes get raided by these farmers who are very unhappy. They're pretty angry. And they come in giant hordes. However, I'm also very close here to Shark, so if anything happens at our base, we just do a little run over there. And then we just kind of camp out for a hot minute. But now that I've gotten this Bone Cat army, we're doing much better. We can defend ourselves much more easily. Our fears, minimal. Now I need to re-grab all of these fish. I don't think he can carry anymore because it's too heavy. No, it's because of the arrangement. Whoops. No more room, no more room. Well, guess that's how it is. Alright, Mr. Muffet, do not put those back away. I want to take those back to the base. First thing when see swamp. The death! Well, now I call it my home. We get raided by a lot of people, though. What is it? Blue cleavers, red sabers, green katanas, swamp ruffians come too. We've had everybody come at the same time, even. There's just a singular green katana over here giving a little peek. Did we kill him? No. And in fact, trying to kill us is probably not the wisest of ideas with how many guys we've got out here. Bone Cat guys, really? Sorry, I don't know if you saw, but I found a wiki page for a type of goth called the fairy goth. I did, and then I missed reading that out loud. But yeah, the fairy goth. Goth fairies! I'm looking at this guy crippled, lying on the ground. Nobody knocks me out cold and gets away with it! As he just continues lying face to the floor. Freck, come stomp on this guy. It makes it particularly fitting, though, for our fairy goth mother, though, huh? Wait, I should search the word goth because I'm actually curious. What the hell am I seeing on Google? Good question. I'm Googling it now, too. I'm hitting enter. I'm looking at goth. Yep. That's goth. There's a lot of variation, though, in goth, you know? It's a pretty wide-reaching fashion style. So there's lots of different ways you can go. More like golf fairies. Wait. Honestly, another thing you can even look at, as I'm seeing, say, the one actress girl from the Wednesday show, is that the Addams Family also hits into the goth aesthetic as well. Ah yes, the crazy, the sad ones, the normal, I guess? That's a way to phrase it. But some are just... I say this as someone who likes to wear Lolita, is that sometimes it's just fun to be more over the top in your fashion style. So, as a result, you have some of the looks for goth being a lot more, again, over the top intense. You reach for the aesthetic, and there you go. And if that's what they like to wear, that's fine. Did they all just freaking jump on this guy? They're like, limb, that's a limb! And they all went for it. Wait, is that Freck? Yeah! This is Freck. She's the boss! Large, powerful, as she reaches out a helping hand to you. That's why we also have Fiona over here. Look, he's running along with Fairy Goth Mommy. Slowly they make their way to Rot. God damn, Freck is kinda thick! Yeah, and we love her for it. It's a joke? Joke? I don't know what that is. Uh-oh. We've also got a Swamp Ninja raid happening. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, 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 ah. I turn off passive. Bone Cats. Attack. And so, the raid is ended. The Swamp Ninja raid to your outpost has failed. Hell yeah. I love also, by the way, Mr. Muffet coming up at the same time, just giving a little wave. Oh, hey guys. See, you've been in a fight. As the Bone Cats he's accompanied by are walking so slow, they're just sliding along the ground. Oh my god. Alright, before we had what? 2 guys we had to fight? I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight this entire brigade of them. Fiona! Fiona! Time to pick up Fairy and beat it. See ya! Zoom! Thing is, this guy's the fastest, I think... No, this guy's the fastest, and he's only running at 16. Bye! Jokes? In this Twitch stream? Nads! There's a jokester in chat! Get rid of them! Damn, they were so close. The Swampers? Yeah, those Swamp Ninjas. They were inches away from beating us in our Bone Cats, but... Thankfully, we had numbers on our side, right? Oh, hang on, we got a couple of other guys over here coming out. Well, don't worry. Bone Cats have them covered too! Yeah, Imagine going to work and you have to talk to them, and then you see like 28 tigers beating you up. And one of them is just named Kit Kat. And they win, too. I don't know what Mitten Kitten was doing there. Oh, but now that we've made it to the town... Oh! Well, looks like they have managed to reach us. At the very least, as long as we make it out. Okay. Unfortunately, Fairy Goth Mommy, we have not trained up in the skill of swimming. So she's not much of a swimmer. In fact, the water's not even deep enough for her to swim, so she's just casually wading through it right now. No! Not the blood spider again! Which some of the guys are now distracted by. I think they took out the blood spider, though. Okay, quick. Give as much first aid to Hiona as you can. I think I might just let her get knocked out here. We'll just send someone back from our base to run up there. Dragon, you can do that. I think you run fairly quick, Dragon. But you've got a little bit... Oh, right. Your robotics are slowing you down. Who else can run fast? Izumi. Izumi actually runs surprisingly quick at 25. Jack and the Bean can also go fast. I don't want to send a Bone Cat up there for the purpose my Bone Cats aren't really all that, you know, able to do first aid or carry anybody. So, as a result, maybe not ideal. I would send Dragon if Dragon didn't have that debuff. So I guess we'll go ahead and send Izumi up there. Though she will have to be a little bit careful because she's not exactly the best fighter around. But I could have an escort with her. Let me go ahead and pick out one of these guys. Alright, Moogle Cat. You're going to escort Izumi on her trip out there. Bodyguard, jobs, on. Quick first aid act. Izumi, patch him up. High-pitched hiss? You're fine, whiner. Alright, go Izumi. Do you normally stream to play Kenshi? Yes, I stream every Wednesday to stream Kenshi. The Wednesdays are our Kenshi streams. And unless I have some reason to, I try to exclusively just play this save on stream so you don't miss anything, since if we're having an irregular stream anyway. By the way, hello there, Shuffle. Hey, hi, welcome. Lurking while at work? Why? Then get comfortable. Do you think word has spread of the Swamp Freak Village? If it hasn't before, it's going to start... Oh, wait a second. Do you think it's going to spread worse now? Since every time we get attacked, we're just going to wipe out the entire horde of raiders? So they're going to make it to us and be like, ah, die. And then they won't have anyone to spread the rumor of the Swamp Freak town. How long do you intend to play Kenshi on Wednesdays? That's almost like a better question. I suppose it's either until something terrible happens to us, or maybe if we ever get a final satisfactory fill, like we just go, you know what? We're done playing Kenshi now. And so we just stop. And I haven't quite reached that point yet. So we still continue for now. Now, Mr. Muffin, you came back with the fish. I'm gonna put the fish away. And then you can go back to doing your jobs. No, Dragon's strapped again! They're like stuck on each other even. Bone Cat! Bone Cat! Man, Bone Cat's super stuck. I'm gonna have to pick him up to free him. There you go. The Bone Cat has been freed. You're welcome. I know literally nothing about this game. Welly smiles and nods. Me neither, but I still watch. Guess Freck's not going outside. I closed the gate on him. Reopen that so we can first aid. Now we can hop back over here. How are these guys doing? Will they be okay? Looks like we're getting looted right now. They took away Fairy Goth Mommy's foods. And Maybe they took away Hiona's food, but honestly, he's got the rest of his stuff here in his scavenger's bag. They didn't take all of the books I've got, so I'm okay with this. That's fine. They can take all of the food they want from me. I've got plenty more back at base. Oh, Hiona's currently playing dead too. That means in just a second here, we can do some first aid, and then we should be okay. There's just a couple of crippled guys over there. We'll just wait for Izumi to get a little bit closer. I think they're right there right now. Did they stop? They did stop. Keep going. You're not there yet. We are also loading though, so you have to wait for it. But I guess Shuffle, as an honestly for man's crazy too, as an overall summary of just what's going on, we've got the Swamp Squad here, led by Freck. Most of our characters' names are based upon Shrek characters, or just kind of thinking of it a little bit wider, since the world of Shrek is fairy tale characters. We're all really based and named after fairy tales. The exceptions are people like Izumi, Green, Miu, Hammett, because they were all characters that we were not allowed to rename, so they're all just stuck with default. And we have set up our home here in the Swamplands, because it is ultimately most fitting for Freck. And we have lost a couple of guys over time, like we had a Prince Charming type character, Sensei Harming, and they died. So rest in peace that guy. Also, because of the number of cats that we have, that's too many cats that exist beyond fairy tales. We don't have that many fairy tale cats, so we just started naming them general cat things, or cat adjacent, cat puns like Kit Kat, so on. I know that the Kenshi streams are good fodder for my Caco fanfic, as Gooblin starts writing, crazed. Izumi? Izumi, are you good? Are you having a little bit of trouble there routing around, Izumi? Do I need to recommand you here? Maybe turn off your job? Okay, no, that was on accident Moogle Cat's job I turned off. I want to keep that one on. Then we only really need to move Izumi. And apparently we've got some bone cats in battle over here. But that's fine, they're taken care of. They'll be cleared out, as Freck just stands nearby the gate, still. Regroup? I need to start first aiding them. We've got some injured bone cats here. Gotta make sure they stay nice and healthy and good. And you have a question. And Trek, didn't Donkey basically make children with Dragon? Yes, that is accurate. Though currently, we do not have a Donkey character. So... Oh no! We have to get Hiona out of here. No. Don't attack Hiona, dude. Hiona, run! I think there's only the one blood spider. Maybe he can bait the blood spider away. I just need to patch him up so he's in better condition, so he doesn't continue to die. And Muscle Warp, hi, hello, welcome. Imagine Freck with a gun? No. Freck uses her fists. You can imagine anyone else with a gun, but not Freck. Freck even spits on swords. Patooey. She'll have none of that. No, Albino, we don't have a Donkey character yet. We haven't gotten the right character for Donkey so far. There has been time. Fairy Gothmother, dying on the ground, wakes up for a split second to eat her gristle flaps, and then passes back out. I'm going to save here, because maybe we can get them. Careful. Careful. Because the blood spiders, while very powerful attack-wise, are very delicate. You just land, you know, a couple of good hits off on him. Dang it, now he's limping. Fiona did not manage to get the good hit off of. Alright, that's a load. Can't lose Fiona. I've already let other characters like Kitty Softpaws die. I don't want to lose Fiona, who was like one of her first guys. A goat for Donkey? That would be interesting and concerning. Send the cats at them! They're really far away! We've sent Izumi and one bone cat to come up here to help rescue them. And they're loading in currently. But they are still fairly far away. I think they had just made it to around Mudtown right here. So they still have a long distance to go to get to us. I can still hear her soft paws making biscuits on me. No! The boners are aloners, hanging out in their boner army down outside the gate. I'd rather fight beak things than blood spiders. Just saying, don't fight blood spiders alone. If you could just, again, blood spiders hit big. They're fairly quick. But if you can manage to get just the right hit off onto them, you can manage to take them out. It's just Fiona freaking missed for his hits. So he was not able to take it out. So see, if he was able to hit right here, okay, there's one hit. Ouch! Not running away the right way, okay. This is us baiting the spider. At the very least, stop. Don't turn around and attack! Awkward tree in our way. We'll run this way. At the very least, Fiona is faster than this blood spider, so we can lure it away from Fairy Gothmother. Go, Fiona, go! You just have to meet up with the Izumi. Or honestly, I guess that'd be kind of a long walk to get over to Rot. Izumi, what are you doing? Izumi, are you running back towards base? Stop that, Izumi. That's the wrong way. That is not helpful to the future of Fiona. Or also, I don't really have a lot of sneaky paths to run through. Where'd the blood spider go? No signs of the blood spider. Did you know beak things basically run at about 40 miles per hour? That's too fast! Okay, Fairy Goth Mommy has definitely... Or the blood spider's definitely turned around to start eating her again. Stop him, Fiona! Save Fairy! Look how bad this blood spider is. Come on, we could totally get them. I believe in you, Fiona. Again, you just need to land the one good hit. And then you can save Fairy. Get him! Yes! And then see if I quickly loot them, that guarantees them stuck in the death state. I've got you, fairy! As I'm like looking around for any other blood spiders, because it still says she's being eaten alive, but... Okay, yep, she's in the clear. That's a bone cat right there. Far more dangerous than a blood spider is a bone cat. We're hobbling. Apparently at some point there during the fight, he got a little bit too wounded. Unless maybe just carrying Fairy Gothmother is causing him to limp. Uh-oh, Wrath of the Farm arrived at my outpost. So... You got this, Bone Cats? And Freck? Bone Cats and Freck? What the? Oh my god, they've got angels on their side. Or something that's flyable. Also, hang on, wait. Water redemption. Sip. I'm surprised you are even alive. Not trying to say you are bad. Sorry if it sounded like that. No. You're all good. I also understand just in general, I wouldn't call myself a Kenshi professional anyway. So, even then... looking at me and saying, "You're not very good at Kenshi, Caco," is understandable. My Caco fanfic is about Caco being the helpful protagonist, trying to be a matchmaker for Welly and Sonic? Like, for them in general, or to try to hook them up? Because I'm concerned. Egg check? I think it's check egg. I think it's the other way around, Chansey. There you go. Alright, the fight begins. With Bone Cats and Freck. Yeah. They might have a huge horde with Bone Cats. See, look, they're still coming here. But thanks to the number of them... Freck, you fight too. I turn passive off. Oh my god, they're all teaming up on her. Bone Cats, help Freck! There's too many for one Freck. Also, I need to do a quick detour, because I'm a little bit more concerned about Fiona and Fairy than I am about them down there. Izumi also seems to be having quite the struggle trying to figure out how the hell she makes it up there. Okay, I think I'm far enough away. Put down Fairy real quick. And or at the very least finish first aiding her. Alright. We've got a lot of our cats being knocked out, though. We still have a couple indoors. So, let's go ahead and bring Dragon, Salem, and the Bone Cat out as reinforcements. In particular, helping out, defending Freck. Did I get all of the farmers? There's one guy right there. And I don't have Izumi now at the base, so we're going to need to bring out someone else for first aid. Is there anyone that has decent first aid kits on them? I think just Dragon and Freck, maybe. I guess then rather than fight Dragon, go ahead and back off for a minute here. Go ahead and let the Bone Cats take care of it. I need you to go ahead and give everyone some, bandages over here. Wait, another drink. Bing. Oh! A blood spider just came out of nowhere. stabbed dragon and said, "Yep, that was good." What the hell? I'm gonna have to bring someone else outside. At the very least, now I do have several people that I can use. Come on, Green! Looks like it's gonna be you! I can just go ahead and pick up one of the better first aid kits off of them anyway. Too frickin' many. True! Alright. Fairy Goth Mommy has been healed up. It's too bad I can't splint Fiona. But this is all I can do. I'm concerned, however, about that little spot right there. So do I run through there? I might almost leave them here. Till Izumi can make it up to them. Who I think is still attempting to go up there. Wasn't Moogle Cat her bodyguard? Okay, Moogle Cat is still following after her. Just when Moogle Cat has to swim through the water, goes a lot slower than Izumi does. What is the weirdest show? What's the most weird show that has ever existed? Oh, that's I feel like a hard question to answer, because there's a lot of shows out there. And while you might watch one on TV and be like, wow, that was weird, that there's definitely something around that's been even weirder. Just, what is it, on Monday, I watched some anime with with some people I play D&D with. And at the end, the last thing we watched was this, I forget the more proper name of the character, but the piece that we watched, the episode name, was called Soup Cat, and it was extremely weird. It was these two little cat children. They had some cat parents, but their cat parents just sort of disappeared, and the cat children, like, it's almost difficult to describe. I would also call Flapjack as weird, but it's also a different kind of weird. Mr. Meaty is also a weird show. I boil the Caco egg, and you rolled a 20? No! And then you just hear some sizzling as I perish. Cooked. And now prepared to be eaten. Well, I hope you eat me with a full, proper breakfast. Get paired with some pancakes or waffles? Tasty. Alright, I'm squinting at my cats. Green. It's having him do the first. Wait, they're back up! Oh, frick. Great! That means I can have you first aid yourself. I don't have to have Green do it. Green, you can go back to work then. Bye. I guess... Is it just your left leg in bad shape? Well, that's a shame. And Izumi isn't here to do any robot repairs for you. I was about to say Rocco's modern life was a bit weird, then I remembered Perfect Hair Forever. Also a weird show was Cow and Chicken. That one? That one was strange. I put that in the group. I need now a skeleton bed for Dragon. So she can lay down on it when she needs her leg healed up. You owe me something? A sword to the face? Freck, frickin' stomp on that guy. Why? Why do you attack me? Because you were insulting me. You were taunting me. Of course I'm gonna come stomp on you and take you out. What do you expect? I'm also peeking up at my guys. Izumi and Moogle Cat and Fiona are getting very close to each other now. Soon, they will be reunited, and Fiona can have a nice escort back. As poor Freck, very painfully and slowly, heals them up. I think I'm gonna bring Dragon back out over here to help. So we've got a lot of bone cats. And they're wounded. God damn, she's slow. Is what happens when her limb's in bad shape, I guess. What the? Swamp Frog? I'm busy. I'm kind of new to Twitch. What are channel points used for? I would say channel points just exist as a fun interaction piece between a viewer and the streamer. So, say with the... I'll also add before I continue, that channel points are default given out to anyone who watches a Twitch stream. However, the redemptions that exist are going to vary on the streamer, because while Twitch has a couple of default ones you can have on, the streamer ultimately gets to choose what they are, how they're utilized, and how they interact with the stream. So, say that hydration, drink water Caco is a command that I have set up. I'm trying to find Azumi here. Where the heck is she? There she is. And I have it set up to tell me that when you redeem it, in real life, I will drink water. So yes, by redeeming it, you make me drink water. 1. 2. And then that's 3. Powerful, isn't it? So some streamers... Yeah, so fun loyalty points is a good way to phrase it for Manfred there. 20k does let you ask for a custom chat command, though in order to get 20,000 channel points, it does mean you have to hang out here for a little while. Let's see. Shall we give you a little bit of a Splintiona, if I can manage to right-click you? There we go. And now we can have them all run back together. Triangle Assault? But I wasn't even done first aiding my bone cats. What the heck? As they start counting down. Yeah, no, we're going to go ahead and just start fighting you right away. Thank you. I'm saving up my points for the big one. Oh, the future big one, where I roll it out and say, this channel point reward's going to take 200,000 points. And then you say, hey, I've already got that. But, hey, Albino, thanks for gifting a sub to him. To Man's Crazy. That's nice. And now, because you got that sub, now you got a little teeny tiny red heart next to your name. The 1 month badge. You hate the Triangle Bandits? Yeah. Yeah. Though, it is convenient, again, that I've got this Bone Cat army, because, hoo boy, they made short work of them. Where you get a towel or something. Or where you get Chansey to do a cat-made stream. Can I have a channel point reward to make Chansey do Catboy Maid again? If you happen to have a Discord, you can join, then have access to the channel points, emotes on Discord as well, which is also true. If you don't use Discord, though, that's also okay. Chansey, no. Dang it! Here, I thought we found a workaround. Force Chansey to do another maid stream by using my channel points. One day. One day. Yes! Wait, of course, if you just say yes, then he has no choice and he has to do another one. And then slowly, look, they passed by that place. A Bone Cat Pride Den, apparently. Which has a total of 10. A roaming population of 8. I wonder if they've ever roamed down to where I live down here. Now we also have a lot of corpses to loot. Where'd Dragon go to? Oh, still inside. Or she's supposed to be an engineer, but doesn't really look like she's working on anything in particular.
Ooh, there's something you can make, Dragon. More stone storages. Right there. Yes. 1, 2, and 3. I've got the building materials for it. You don't have any? Dragon, just look next to you. Pull them out from there.
Don't interrupt the cats.
That's right, I'm trying to first aid them.
I thought Twitch was a bad place because of how much bad things people say about it. Now that I'm here, Twitch seems nice, but maybe I'm dumb and just can't see. Yeah, I point over on Welly's comment. Manfred's a joke comment, but it definitely depends on where you go. Different streamers are gonna have different kinds of community. And what happens a lot of the time with communities in general is the bigger they get, it can kind of contribute to more problematic groups. So if you have large streamers, you're more likely to have an community, which kind of goes outside of your hands. It's kind of like when you go over to YouTube and you have a very popular YouTuber, you'll have a higher amount of people posting questionable or mean comments in their comment sections. It's easier to maintain a positive group when you've only got 20, 30, 40, 50, however many people versus thousands. Yeah, because I see the not so large streamers are very nice. And when they're smaller, they also are able to be a little bit more personable to specific people. Because, say, you can look at my chat, I'm able to read most all the chat messages versus, again, the bigger you get, the more people there are to send messages, and so it's harder to really read everything that everybody's sending. We keep having to jump around to your different areas, so we keep having little paused sections as the game loads. But if you hear a lot of complaints about Twitch too, that can also partially be from that Twitch has made some decisions that aren't super beneficial to the creators on the platform or on the service, so it makes people complain about Twitch for those reasons too. But for the most part, you know, there's plenty of wild and terrible people out there on Twitch, and the platform as a whole is unstable and in constant turmoil, but the people in here are nice. You can't wait for Kenshi 2? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Kenshi 2 will ultimately end up being like. I know some other people as well that have made comments about Kenshi 2 going, man, can't wait for that one. You just got the groceries, but you really want some buffalo chicken pizza? But then Willie proposes, what about spinach Alfredo chicken pizzas, huh? Have you considered this? I'm also looking around so I can take another throat lozenge. Oh, I accidentally right-clicked up there. Keep going, Mogul Cat. That's the convenient thing about having the bodyguard and staying close to, is then you don't have to control several characters. And yes, I do play Project Zomboid as well. And in fact, we actually have a multiplayer server up right now, or not literally right now, but not this past weekend, but the weekend before were our first play sessions, where we have a multiplayer Project Zomboid server up. It's got some mods on it. On Saturdays, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time is one play session, and the other play session is on Sundays from the time I stream, which is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And if you're interested in that, and you want to play that too, you can join it by getting more information from the Discord, and again, it's only open during those play sessions right now. If you just want to watch when I stream it on Sunday, though, that's okay too. you start dipping your toes into bigger channels, I suggest lurking a while before chatting so you can get a feel for what the vibe culture there is like. And also is generally good advice too, is to lurk a little bit, see what the vibe, plus that helps as well for seeing if it is a channel you're even interested in staying and hanging out in. You don't know if you should get the game Zomboid? If you like sandbox survival games, I would recommend Zomboid personally. I think Zomboid is one of my favorite sandboxy survival games. I'm a big fan of it. I like the way it though it can be a little bit quirky sometimes. I overall like the way it controls. I love the isometric perspective it has. There's a lot I like about Project Zomboid personally. But at the same time, if it's not your type of game, then that's okay too. People do ultimately have different tastes in games. Like the fact that Zomboid is pretty much totally open-ended. There is no real goal that it tells you that you need to go do and work on. It just kind of opens up and says, well, here you are in the apocalypse. And if you don't like that sort of directionless play style for game, then it might not be for you. But if you don't mind it, like Kenshi's kind of that way too, where it just kind of drops you in and is like, well, good luck. In Zomboid, you're more than likely going to die at some point. That's also true. And kind of a similar case to Kenshi, where if you die, like die, that's it, your character's gone. Same case with Zomboid. If your character's dead, they're just dead, and there's nothing you can do. It will end your file, and you'll have to start over. I used to hate games where you didn't have goals, but at some point it flipped, and I ended up really liking to set my own more. Yeah, different preferences. Spoilers, you die. What did you do before then? Hopefully not die. Do I also play Fallout New Vegas? That I have not. I really haven't played any of the Fallout games, which honestly just kind of spread out overall. There are many popular games, like big name games like Fallout, that I haven't played. But, there are a lot of games, so it's easy to not play them all, you could say. Oh, as Grav says, that is true. You can locate your old dead character and find their stuff if you make your new character in the same world and save file. If you don't, if you went and made a new one, then you wouldn't be able to do that. And with all the dead corpses, there's so many fly noises. Let me also pull out here real quick so I can give a click over everybody.
Kenshi people, right?
Alright, just Mogul Cat's wounded. Which is up here with these guys. So let me give him a little patch job. But wait, no! You're not supposed to avoid me, Mogul Cat. And Ramco. Hey, hello, welcome, and thank you for resubscribing for 27 months. Appreciated. Also, that's how you found me? You just said, hey, I want to watch a Kenshi stream, and you ended up here? Awesome. Thumbs up to that, then. That's the bonus for Twitch, is then you can go and be like, I want to watch this game. What streamers are here currently? Ooh, I could also probably put down Fairy Goth Mommy now. Nope, never mind. She's still in a recovery coma, so we still gotta carry her. Well, I guess we continue on our truck down to our outpost. At the very least, we made it to this mud town. You would have shown up earlier, but you've got a doctor's appointment all morning? Hey, that's okay, Ramco. Sometimes you just gotta go to the doctor, you know, stay healthy. Do you have plans on playing other games? For Wednesdays. Eventually, I'm largely a variety game streamer, so I don't tend to play the same games. The exception is these Wednesdays, I've been playing one game continuously. So before Kenshi, it was Dwarf Fortress, but then I kind of got, I had my fill of Dwarf Fortress, I wrapped up our file for that, and I moved on to Kenshi. So eventually when I get, when I have my fill of Kenshi, and I'm good with it, we'll wrap up this save file and move on to another game too. For the weekends though, I always play different games for them, with the exception is since right now we're running that Project Zomboid stream, that has and is going to be kind of an ongoing game stream, so Sundays will be reserved for Zomboid for a little while. But then Saturdays, those are going to continue to be variety game streams. And by the way, the time I stream is always the same as well. I always stream from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central, which you can give a peek to my schedule too, and that will convert it to your time zone. When you realize you'll see Freck for the last time one day. One day, the stream will come where we will see Freck, we will say hello, and then we'll end stream, and then that will be the end of it. We'll never see her again after that. And what the hell is Mr. Muffet doing? Operating automatic machine? Is he running out here to put away fish? Maybe? I'm not really sure what he was doing, because he didn't have anything on him. Well, okay, if you say so, Mr. Muffet. I also don't know, I guess he's trying to awkwardly run around. I think there's a routing thing here where they don't want to run straight out. They want to do like a little loop around right here. Oh well. Also, I'm pointing while he's giving a shout out to Petri, because my Saturday stream for this weekend is going to be a co-op stream with her. Petri being one of my friends. Bring them into RimWorld? Who? Like, all of my Bone Cats? Bone Cat army to RimWorld? And you were right, I haven't streamed any RimWorld yet. What's my favorite race? I don't know. I kind of like the Sheks. I like their long, wavy horns. Oh my god. I shut the doors. These raptors here are trying to come to steal my crops. I hate them. Oh, look, this guy's got a bouncy on him, but I grabbed and carried him off somewhere. Oh wow, look at that, Grove! I'm Groblin. Accurate! And I guess it's time to start looting all these corpses now, eh? Oh, I guess Izumi, since we're back now, we can also take Moogle Cat off their bodyguard job. And this guy here, we're just gonna have to kill him. Actually, I don't want to use Moogle Cat for that. No! I forget though that everybody else is not on passive now. So all of the Bone Cats say, we want to help! Hold your horses, guys. Back off. I want Freck to do it. Freck, how well can you beat up this guy? Okay, I don't think that counted. Because it was mostly the Bone Cats doing it. Well, I guess I don't know how well Freck can fight against those raptor guys. I don't stream, but I like the attention. Yeah, go, woohoo, woo! How do I manage to play for hours? Well, I guess I'll answer that in two parts. Is one, that's part of the reason I stream only for 4 hours at a time, is because I start getting restless. Unless maybe I'm super into the game at the time. I'll start getting restless at that point. I want to be able to take a break so I can go eat lunch and do other things afterwards. But otherwise, I'm able to stream for several hours. Partially just, you could say, out of practice, perhaps. If you're also commenting on how do you comment on it for several hours, is because now I've done it for a little while. So it's kind of a built-up practice case, too. I would also say it's because I have I'm better at talking in public and doing public speaking, more so than, say, private personal conversations. So for me, streaming here like this is almost like acting or performance or public speaking adjacent, which I'm better at and more comfortable with. And I'll also be honest and add on, I don't want to first say that guy, wanted to load him. What helps too is when you have an audience that is present and around to watch. So the fact that you guys are here and like you man's crazy are asking me questions and are making comments gives me more to react to and talk to and do while I stream. Why do you have so many people that many? Do a war or something? Like, why do I have so many people on my team, or why are there so many people dead on the ground out here? Because on one hand, I have a ton of people, that way I have a lot of people to fight with, for the Bone Cats, again, to kill any attackers. So on my team, it's that way I have a lot of variety. So I have more people to fight with, as well as for more people to work, like Mew over here, I have as a dedicated farmer, so she's always just up here farming. I have, right now, I guess Mommy's not over here. I'm not sure where Mommy's gone. Oh, there's Mommy. Mommy Tall Quad I have as working the stone over here, though part of that is because I'm trying to give her more strength, because I have her using a heavy weapon. And so having higher strength will be more beneficial for her. But, again, the reason I have a huge army of Bone Cats is because sometimes the enemy shows up in huge hordes, and the Bone Cats are very powerful. So that it's very easy to have just a bunch of them, and to be able to take out these huge attacking forces easily. The vanilla max is 30. I'm not sure if one of my mods, I can't recall if I've got a mod that also expands that, but I don't think we're at 30 anyway, so Okay, I'm looking across all of these corpses. Well, we need to do two things here. We need to have one person, aka Izumi, which now I would like her to have her assistant again. Someone just enter in when I opened up the gates there. I'm looking around, I don't think I see anyone, so I don't know what that was exactly. But I want Moogle Cat. Oh my god, Moogle Cat! Your chest is still so hurt, I didn't realize. But I want to have Izumi gather up some of the stuff that we have here. The weapons that I have on my own crate so we can take them down to town. Oh my god, more of them. Stop. And I guess Freck is getting some help beating up this swamp raptor. Again. At the very least, I can use these foul meats. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna straight pause before I continue looting. I'm gonna grab Izumi. We're gonna put away this water. And then I'm gonna start grabbing stuff out of my storage. That way I can take it to town and sell it. That way we have more inventory space here. I don't know how much I should sell. We should just sell these pants. These pants aren't any good. This leather piece of armor we could just sell. I'm gonna keep this rusty chainmail because it's a little bit on the more expensive side. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell this beast skin. The plank's not very expensive. And we have other more expensive heavy weapons. I don't know that I have space to carry it back though. Wait, I do. I squeeze it in my inventory. I need more space to sell these new weapons we're gonna have to start hauling off. Alright. That will be our first load into town. Mogul Cat. Bodyguard. That way Izumi can have an escort. Who is your favorite character on your team? Manfred's is Baron of Boners, of course! I think my favorite is just Freck. Freck, the leader, the champion. I love her. And her huge form. And do I have anyone that I hate? I don't think I do. It's also hard for some people, because some of them who are newer, I'm not as familiar with them. You know, they haven't really had a time to establish themselves or anything. So I couldn't really look and point to someone and say, yep, I hate that guy. They haven't been around very long yet. Very least for the people I have had around for a while. Is this guy eating someone? Oh, what? I'm not... It's just watching this guy, like, why are these corpses moving around? Are one of them trying to get up? Is they eating something? No, it's just a swamp ruffian underneath everybody who's just crawling along. Alright, get stomped. If you do hit anyone, why not sacrifice them if you hate them? Well, I guess that's why I haven't sacrificed anyone, is because no one on my team that I hate yet. They're all acceptable, at minimum. Oh, Fiddlecat, you're back up. Well, let me just give you this final band-aid patch. And then we're going back to loading. I guess now we also have these raptors that I can also reload again. Since they just keep on... Wait, what? Oh, that's Mr. Muffet. When they start talking, it's hard to tell. Mr. Muffet? Did your fish storage fill up over there? Is that why you keep running back to this storage? We're going to have to check that out. Oh, this guy woke back up. No. Lay back down. I love when Freck is in combat mode and she just slides to you slowly. Honestly, that isn't even combat mode. That's just Freck. She doesn't do it quite so much. When she was slower, she would just straight slide everywhere. But now that she's gotten more fast, you know, built up her athletic skill, she does move a little bit as she slides around. So it does, I suppose, make it so since she does move slower when she's trying to target and attack people. Am I? Is this guy just knocked out? No, it says he's dead. Okay. I guess I did just loot that body already. But yeah, I guess then when she walks slower to attack, then that's when she really does slide. Oh, there's so much too. So much to loot. Oh. I just opened up somebody like I was going to loot them. Was that the swamp frog with the meat? I want that. Tasty. Wait. This guy... Oh, yeah. Crippled. Get stomped. Rest in peace, Raptor. Got slowly slided to death. I don't mind, though. I love seeing people die. Yahoo! Yahoo! Ha-ha! Death! Oh my god, this triangle jaw weapon looks crazy. I don't know that it's better than the ones I have. Don't first aid that guy. Loot him. I don't want to help these guys out. They attacked me. Got caught stealing. You can't steal from someone who's dead or unconscious. I thought that guy was up, but he must have been... Oh, wait, no. I think he started playing dead for a second there. I like when these bone cats see me as one of these guys wake up and is like, oh, I can help! And then Freck just kind of gives him a little whack and is like, no, it's okay. I got it covered. Look at Jared over here. He's got 2 big weapons on him. I think rearranging my inventory just took away the space to be able to hold some of these huge cracked sabers. Let me just move these first aid kits out of the way. I can take one of them. I guess I have to just hold the other one. Wait, no, this other one can fit in her inventory. Great, perfect, alright, ideal. Ooh, this shirt's worth 2K. I know that's not how much we sell it for when we get to the NPCs, but the fact that it's main worth price affects, oh, like this cracked saber being worth 12K. We can't sell it for 12K, but still 1K ain't bad. Put that in my hands. And we'll shove these off into the storage over here, which I don't think I can reach from here. Oh my god, I can. That's kind of silly. But I'm not gonna complain about it. That just means more convenience for- Oh, what the frick? I didn't mean to have you walk over here. Oh, well. I guess that's my fault. Oh, well. Still got the wrong storage open. Get out of here, unstealinator on the right. I wanted that one. Which I should offload the animal skin, seeing as they take up space too. Oh. Also all the first aid kits, because that'll all stack them up together. That rusty chainmail. That meat can get put away in the meat storage. And then here, because this is foul meat. Boom, there, that clears up more space in Freck's inventory for carrying and looting. Guide to being rich #1. Hire Freck to slide people to death and steal their money and all. That's one of Freck's favorite pastimes too, is being able to loot those guys. Wait a second. Muffet. Turn back around right now. As I like have to maneuver my way around to find where my little fishing camp is at. Yep, as suspected. I just have to bring Mr. Muffet close enough back over here so he can pull all of the fish out of the storage. There we go. Is that really all you can hold? That's how the grand fish are, I guess. They just take up so much space. Also, doesn't seem like I'm pulling the thin fish out anymore. Maybe I'll go ahead and build a barrel out over here for thin fish. Okay, Muffet. Now that you've put that away, now I can have you come walk all the way over here to put the fish away. That's right, Dragon's still crippled. Which means Jack and the Beanstalk. Or sorry, Jack the Beanstalk, not and. There is no and. It's just him because he is the Beanstalk. We need to build that thin fish storage. Again, if I can maneuver my way over to where our fishing area is. Let me pull up my map. Here? No, it's the one further back. It's the one here. And up. There we go. This is what I want. Now I can put a thin fish storage down for him. Right there, for temporary holdings. I'm surprised that no monster that belongs in the swamp has attacked you yet. I guess during this stream, no, we've had swamp frogs come to attack us, and we did have those raptors come along too. But I have also 100% been attacked by bone cats that live around here, and blood spiders. They have come by to attack me. It just hasn't happened on this stream so far. Oh, Izumi is totally in town by now, right? Yep. He's just hanging out in the water. Oh, and we can sell our weapons and the bits of armor and such that we have. How much does the fish sell for here? I'm looking at the value of it. This version, or no, the reason that the value isn't very high anymore is because I've already eaten a bunch of the fish. I can't get full price out of a food that I've taken many bites out of. Let's see. This old plank is getting replaced, so sell that. Leggings, animal skins, these stinky weapons, these animal claws I don't need. I might as well sell this basic first aid kit because I have tons of them. That'll just clear out some inventory space for me. I also want to buy a new skeleton repair kit, though it is rather expensive. I do need that because the one I have right now is almost out of charges. I honestly also want to get a second splint kit, so that not just Izumi's able to do that, but I don't think this guy's selling any, so I can't get anything from him. Maybe the other guy has one. What's the worst animal or beast that you never want to encounter? I guess that's hard to completely answer for me, because I might not have encountered everything, or I don't know about anything, because though I played a little bit of Kenshi off stream, the bulk of Kenshi that I have played has been on stream. So I guess beak things have been the spookiest guys I've had to deal with so far, so maybe them, especially because they are really fast and hard to outrun. Bone cats otherwise tend to be kind of spooky. But with my own bone cat army, it helps out a lot more now, because I know that one bone cat versus two bone cat, one bone cat is going to lose, and then be brought into my team. So now it's kind of a positive thing to see them. Okay, I bought some books. See, here's this salt. Combine salt with grindfish and cooking stuff to make salted fish packs. I will buy those, because that's not very expensive. But I don't think I want anything else from them. So now we just bring Izumi back home. It looks like there's still a couple of guys that are alive, because I can see this one red dot moving there. Guess we pretty much just have our bone cats on top of them, waiting to attack if anybody gets up.
Kaku is the most scared of skeletons.
Well, if we're talking about the skeletons that, like to steal your skin, I am frightened of them. They are on the stronger side. They make me nervous. But Wally, however, is like, huh? What about skeletons?
I only steal fried chicken skins. I don't know what you mean.
Where the heck is Mommy? Sitting around? Slacker! Get over here and get working again on the stone mine. Look, there's full storages for them right here. Apparently you also have a couple of items on you. Oh, should be put away. Oops. No, I equipped that. And I have this other storage box open. Why is that? Okay, there we go. I think I might have been clicking on the research bench on accident because of where it's located there. Squeeze everything in. There we go. Also those toothpicks, because I don't need them. There we go. And I can fill my inventory with the rock. can put the rock away in storage. There we go. Alright. Get to it, mommy. Champion. Where's Green? Green should also be out here now. I guess he's working over at the iron refinery. And I guess the iron refinery must have its storage full because he's just got a bunch of iron plates on him right now. Hammett's almost got the iron resource up there filled up. He's already started filling up these storages a little bit. I should do a similar case with him though and put a little iron storage out next to him. I also need to set up that hemp drying rack. Did I even have that ability? Oh, Jack. Stuck outside again. We also need some more dried grand fish. What? What? A bone cat just came out here and just completely one-shot Mr. Muffet. Well, rest in peace, Mr. Muffet, I guess. He was a newer guy. I'm not reloading for you, Mr. Muffet. You're just dead now. Sucks to be you. Also means I kind of need a replacement. So, Fairy Gothmother, while you're not really the ideal one for it, you're more of a fighter? I need somebody to be out here doing some, you know, fishing. So I guess that's you now. Which also means I'm going to need her to loot Mr. Muffet and take all of his stuff. I feel like maybe what I should have had is a bunch of thick, heavy armor on Mr. Muffet. Well, I DoorDash in more chicken. Wow! After you dropped it all, Albino gets more! After you guys were going around here trying to steal it from each other too. Come on, guys. Am I the only one getting good rolls around here? I guess you just got some good luck, Albino. Beast Trader's on your way to the outpost. Oh, hell yeah. I need some money so I can buy those beasts. That means it's more critical to be buying and selling here. Alright, Izumi is back at the base. Is Izumi close enough to just... Yes, she can. Whoop. Well, I guess she's just gonna take the stuff that he has on him right now and put it in her own inventory. And, well, guess that's it. Fairy Goth Mommy. It's time to get collecting. Let's see. That'd be thin fish, trained fish. I don't know that I really care that much about this net fish outfit right here. The output raw fish. I'll leave that one off. Don't have any foul meat to put in there either, so there's no point in grabbing that. We can grab the get bait, and we can grab the fishing rod. I think we're good. And so we'll leave Fairy Goth Mommy to fish, who is apparently going to go for a little swim in order to interact and grab the thin fish. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put this fishing net here backwards, so whenever she needs to grab from it, she has to swim a little bit. Oh wow, Mr. Muffet had to do that too. Oh, and speaking of that, oh my god, Kit Kat is severely injured. Izumi, we need to finish grabbing out the weapons and then I think run over there and give him some first aid. Too many weapons. It's just like a huge cleanup job right now. I think I should just go ahead and get rid of the junk bows too. No room. Oh, it's too wide. I'll take one of the small ones then. Ooh, but we can put away that skeleton repair kit. put away the salt. I can put the books on the research bench. And that'll open up some more space for her. Again, to really get rid of these dinky weapons first. It looks like it should be only 4, but it's not. Oh, I was still able to squeeze that one in. That one is 4. I'm so sad that we lost him now. Oh. Attempt to climb upon my throne of dice. Finally, your luck ran out, I suppose, albino. But then when Wally attempts to rig it, failing horribly. Roll to knock the throne of dice over? Looks like you didn't succeed for that. Imagine having an attic filled with crossbows. I start sweating? Couldn't be me? You? Where'd you come from? Thanks, swamp ruffians. Your goods are mine now. Hello? Izumi? Right, yeah. First aid Kit Kat. I guess then I'm going to have Kit Kat sent back. And we're going to need a replacement. I can see Fancy Cat. Well, Fancy Cat is guarding Hammond. Manticore, however, is not guarding anybody. But do we have someone closer to Mitten Kitten that could be a guard instead? Like, not Garfield. We'll use Catelyn. Bodyguard. Job. On. And we'll have Izumi stop back here to pick up Kit Kat after first going into town to sell stuff. I also feel mildly at this point. I might just spend the time to do all this cleanup. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Oh, dang it. Did I just have Izumi run back here? I didn't mean to right-click. I want to click on Freck first. I think most of the corpses out here have all withered away. Rest in peace, billions of corpses. This is what happens when you don't act fast enough. You'll lose them all. Oh! Fancy Cat just completely disregarded Garfield under attack. Fancy Cat, you're supposed to help out your fellow bone. This is why I need to have them off passive, I suppose. Because otherwise they won't help out properly. And Izumi already ran off elsewhere. Dragon's just going to be limping. We'll have Freck. Fine. Freck? No. Hammett should have some first aid kits on him. He's got 1. Hammett, you can do that then. Password input field, Twitch chat. Password input field, Twitch chat. Yeah, why don't we just start typing our passwords into Twitch chat? I mean, why not, right? Why not just expose our internet security to the world online? Even if their messages are deleted, you can still see them if you have an extension. I love that Freck, after beating this guy up, this outlaw that was crawling along the ground, taunted him by saying he should have just run away. Freck, he was gravely injured. I wasn't gonna run away. You jokester. The boneyard isn't all bony now. Maybe what it would have even been accurate to call it is more like a fly field. There's no more flies to buzz around because there's no more corpses for them. Or at the very least, there's not the same quantity. Is there anyone else I can loot? There's so few people. Man. I missed out on a lot of stuff. They didn't all drop down their things when they decomposed. Well, I guess that means we don't have 1,000,000 corpses to loot. Wait, this Triangle Bandit's playing dead. Actually, before we first aid this guy. Just gonna straight pick them up and put them on the post. Oh look, this green katana guy is doing perfectly fine. We'll have to give him a little chat and see if he's interested. Loot set free. Dang. I will strip off his stuff for the time being though, huh? Uh-oh. Who are these people? Red sabers? Bone cats. Bone cats, come beat them up. Brack, you come beat them up too. Brack, it's too late. You don't need to beat them up because the cat's already killed them all. Again, that's the only downside of having all the bone cats fight like this. Is that I'm not able to train any of my own people up by battle so easily. I almost need to have them off at the side, send my people out to fight, just let them all get pulverized and beaten, and then send in the bone cats. Then that would train up my guys' toughness levels too. Like Freck bandaging and going, I can sort this, yay! I'm so good at first aid. You're not that good, calm down. Do farmers really need to fight? No, but having the farmers with some level of toughness would be good in case anything ever pops out and says, haha, fight! And then just stabs them. You know, we can look over at Mr. Muffin. He died because his toughness level and armor was terrible, so the Bone Cat was able to just one-shot him no problem. We wouldn't have to worry about that if they had some level of toughness trained up. I'm also very careful, selling my items to make sure I'm not getting rid of things I want to keep. That junk bow does need to go. I should do the same with my own junk bow, because I think I had some other slightly better weapons or crossbows. I think even though I brought this triangle horn down, I think I might actually want to keep that. And Fairy Gothmother's under attack. By who? Ah, that Bone Cat, who just knocked out Kit Kat. Catlon, why aren't you helping? Mitten Kitten pretty much had to take care of that themselves. And Kit Kat, who was in rough shape already, was just taken out even further. I love then that Fairy Goth Mommy afterwards just gets right back to it. Ugh, I just want a fish, dude. It's what Mommy wants. She just wants the fish. For a moment, Moogle Cat came up from the side. Oh, you know what? Now even with Man's crazy comment, wondering about, dude, I'm surprised you haven't gotten attacked. And then what ended up happening to poor Mr. Muffin? Was that a jinx? That might have been a jinx. However, this does mean a new Bone Cat for me. But my god, is it going to be a while until they wake up? Because it's such a long time between this Bone Cat getting knocked out and from me first stating the Bone Cat. It's gonna take a while for them to regain up their blood, to not be in blood loss KO state. Where's Dragon at? Because Izumi still needs to deliver first aid for them. Honestly, I should also have Hyona working on something. He's not. Iron, maybe? I guess Hyona also has his huge book haul from earlier. Put those books away. I also maybe will take Izumi off from running into town to sell stuff, seeing as we have now a bunch of books that we could do researching tasks with. But first, there is still one more bone cat over here at the small water area to first aid and bring back. I wonder if they'll manage to live though, because they're in a terrible state for blood. Bleeding out over here. There's also, I forgot about Garfield.
Hey, Izumi, you wanna come put a band-aid on Garfield first before you go over and start collecting up all of these other bone cats? Thank you. I guess then Hammett's going to need a replacement for a little bit. Manticore, come act as the new replacement.
And Garfield's job will be off. But they're also just going to be abandoned here for a minute. I still need to first aid, first off, my other creatures that are the fishing team. Maybe I should put down some bigger torches. Maybe this would make the area stand out for me a little bit better.
Blue Cleaver Raid?
Man, we've already gotten hit with a couple of raids, though. Is that it? Izumi got over and basically pet Mitten Kitten on the head real quick and said, "That's enough, right?" No, come on. I'm definitely just going to carry Kit Kat back to the base, though, because Kit Kat is in terrible shape. Kit Kat's having their job turned off. Kit Kat needs to recover. Just put more blood in it! Oh, blood transfusions. I don't know that I know how to do those yet, though. Future research. I guess I might as well start with this, bringing this bone cat back, right? Oh no! Kit Kat's not looking too good, man! Look at their chest! I think they broke it. I think you make a big hole and pour the blood in. Oh, so almost like a ritual ceremony. I'll have to keep this in mind for the future. I take note. And I start grabbing up some research. I need some electrical crafting. That way I can start getting those electrical components for electrical lights. And then honestly, those powers, the generators would be nice to upgrade. There's this prototype skeleton beds too that need light wind generator theory. Which I'll need that. And then I need engineering research. Which, that, for a moment, I thought might have been a book. But I think that is a... Nope, because they're grouped together separately. Requirements, beds, light. So maybe it is an engineering research book that I need in order to get those repair beds. So that's going to be for the future. I'm also going to grab this light post research. I also wanted to improve my industry too. So we want improved stone mining. I want improved... Oh, steel refineries are important. And look, that's actually going to take up our ancient science book. I'd say that's worth it. Stone refinery upgrade, yeah. Not wells, but iron mining. In fact, not iron mining, but iron plates is more what I'm interested in. I haven't had to do much copper, so I don't know about copper. And I don't need an iron mine right now, because I actually got that just iron resource that's outside that I've been using. Food processing. Let's see, meat stew, meat and brown veggies, carrot, vegetable medley, chopped carrot, and rice weed. Haven't really been using those, so I don't know about that. Some of these baking things are interesting, but they require some more farming types. If we get the rice weed done, we can start making some sake. Alright. There's maybe some more farming we could do. No? I don't have the type of food to research these, really, so maybe not that. Belts? With this, we would have the basis to make our animals armor and backpacks, huh? I'm looking and saying chicken and family dogs. That's not the right thing. Core, can't do any of those right now. Sleeping bags. I kind of was wanting regular beds. The medical sleeping bags, however. So maybe research sleeping bags or medical sleeping bags. These animal backpacks are just Bulgaro, Bone Dog, Crab, Goat. I don't have them. We're passing on them for now. Splints would be good, though. Because then I can make myself just the splints. Advanced backpacks. I see thieves in there. We're researching that. I haven't really done too much with the fences. I think I'm able to get away with that where it is for now. But we will increase our small generator. Get more battery. More battery. I'm looking at my books, which are getting low in the quantity now. Maybe leave that alone. But what I do need to research is crossbow bolts. Then I can make some of the better crossbow bolts so I can use some of my better crossbows. So now we have tons of research for resuming. And I suppose now, since we're at 4 hours, that's all prepared for our next stream, where we also gather up the rest of the bone cats. You're back? Well, man's crazy. And I also realized, Grav, I've missed your water redemption from like 40 minutes ago. I'll drink the water now. And now we are also going to save our game. Hopefully, it won't kill us the next time I try to load up my file. Wait. Before I do that. Where I set it to. There we go. We fixed some buildings real quick. And then I save. What? It's okay, Grav. I've had water now. In fact, I'll take a second drink. Maybe tomorrow you'll get Project Zomboid. I mean, hey, it's a good game. So even if you play it alone, still enjoyable. And then you'll have the game if you're wanting to play in the multiplayer server with us. You still have that available. And yep, now Grav's like, this is revenge for missing my redemption from earlier. Drink tons of water now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, thank you everybody for coming on by to watch. Thank you for those who have resubscribed, as well as the gifted subs. That was also very nice of you guys. And thank you for following Man's Crazy. Appreciated. And, of course, highlights always. Thank you everybody for watching. And even lurking if you're not talking in chat. Yay! And yeah, we're still working on Nabot, so it isn't using emojis so much. But that's what the cool kids do, is use tons of emojis. Nabot just wants to fit in. And yeah, my new ending screen too, where it also has a little bit of different color for the evening time.
I like to wash my Irish wristwatch.
Wow! Great, Shadow, thanks for sharing! Emily, thank you for the bits. Yes, the intro, or I guess ending screen now, technically. does also blink. She also moves a little bit. So, okay, thank you everybody for coming on by to watch. This is the end. I hope to see you again on Saturday and Sunday. And hopefully I don't get worse in terms of sickness. But, yeah, alright. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you for following. Bye.